Bronny James is a name everyone in the basketball world knows. How can you not? He's the biggest draw in high school basketball. Oh yeah, and the eldest son of NBA superstar and arguably the GOAT, LeBron James.
James on the drive! Oh, James! Rushed it. James on the follow!
Living in the shadow of a legendary father is not easy. Many talented young basketball players have come and gone, unable to fight their way out from under the name of their father. That isn't to say it can't be done. Steph Curry is a prime example of a player that far exceeded the play of his father. Steph's father, Del Curry, was a role player in the league and a quality three-point shooter. Obviously, his son Steph took the three-point shot to new limits and beyond and is considered the best shooter of a basketball to ever walk the face of the earth. Seriously. Track history back all throughout the existence of mankind and you will not find a better three-point shooter than Steph. But that is one of the prime examples of a great player that surpassed his father. Unfortunately, it is not a common tale. Here are just a few names of players who will never outshine their father's NBA careers. Shareef O'Neal, son of Shaq, Scottie Pippen Jr., son of Scottie Pippen, Kenyon Martin Jr., son of Kenyon Martin, Gary Payton Jr., son of Gary Payton, and the list goes on. The question on the tip of everyone's tongue is, how good is Bronny James? Let's think about what we know about him. He was born on October 6, 2004 in Cleveland. He grew up around basketball. How could he not? His father has literally been in the NBA for the entirety of his life. Think about how crazy that is. If you go back and watch tape of LeBron's illustrious career, you can watch Bronny James grow up from a little tyke to the 6'3" young man he is today. He garnered a lot of attention at a very young age simply by being the son of LeBron and having the courage to pursue basketball. It's almost certain his father told him that the spotlight would be on him, and the spotlight is bright. And still, LeBron has always had his back and Bronny's biggest fan, aside from his mom maybe. He's made some waves as a high school prospect. His games are the most viewed of any high school player across the country. His games have been televised on ESPN, and he's got several highlight reels circulating on the internet. Google Bronny James mixtape and your computer might explode. Bronny's first high school basketball team was at Crossroads School, a coveted private school in Santa Monica, California. First up for the young Bronny James, the junior varsity team. That was the beginning. Word got out LeBron James' son was making a go at hoops. Then in 2020, Bronny transferred from Crossroads to Sierra Canyon High School, another highly regarded private school, this time in Chatsworth. Basically just down the road as far as Los Angeles is concerned. At Sierra Canyon, his true basketball life began. He joined the varsity team as a freshman. However, even being the son of one of the greatest players to ever live doesn't guarantee special treatment. This is sports, people. You have to earn your spot, no freebies. As a freshman, Bronny's role on the team was limited. He was young and inexperienced at the higher level. When he got the opportunity to play, he showed promise and impressed people with his flashes of potential. He had a nice touch from outside and showed a defensive tenacity like that of his father. Coaches love and respect a good defender. It didn't hurt that his Sierra Canyon team was stacked as far as high school talent goes. He played along other highly touted high school prospects, Zaire Williams and BJ Boston. Zaire Williams entered college as the 5th-ranked high school prospect of his class.
Zaire Williams has it and will throw it the length of the court and baked it in! And baked it in! It's a good three-point make by Zaire Williams!
And BJ Boston was also ranked in the top 10. Bronny James had big shoes to fill. As he began growing a name for himself beyond just LeBron's son, tragedy struck, as it often does. Bronny suffered a torn meniscus in his sophomore year at Sierra Canyon. He was forced to miss most of that season. But as we know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And it probably doesn't hurt to have access to the same doctors and sports medicine geniuses as his father. Since the sophomore year setback, Bronny has returned to the court and continues to show signs of improvement as a player. One thing that cannot go unstated, Bronny James is much smaller than his father. He may go through a growth spurt, who knows, but LeBron was man-sized at his son's age. Don't get me wrong, Bronny is no Spud Webb, but his size is more comparable to Dwayne Wade than his father. But the scouting report for Bronny still reads pretty strongly. He has proven to be a versatile guard and can split time between the point guard position and shooting guard. His shot is buttery smooth, and since Steph Curry completely changed the way up-and-coming players prepare their game for the next level, Bronny has got range and shoots well from beyond the arc. He's worked tirelessly on his ball-handling skills and inherited the passing gene from his pops. Hopefully for Bronny it is hereditary, because his dad is touted as one of the best passers the league has ever seen. Again, big shoes to fill coming up under the shadow of LeBron.
For Houston. Oh, the king always trumps the prince.
Really, LeBron may cast the largest shadow of any NBA player whose son is making a run at a career in basketball. It hasn't swayed Bronny or discouraged him in any way. Perhaps most impressive is Bronny's defensive play. He possesses quick feet and stays in front of his man. Scouts and coaches notice that. It is still way too early in Bronny's basketball life to compare him to his father, but many scouts and analysts are in agreement that he shows great athleticism and a high school basketball IQ, two essential components of a high school prospect. But how good is he? He is pretty good. He hasn't proven to be excellent or a wow player like his father. His dad was on the cover of Sports Illustrated and dubbed King James before he ever played an NBA game. Bronny is currently ranked as the 28th high school basketball prospect. So as of now, there are clearly other high school players which are more sought after by recruiters. But being the son of LeBron James can mean a lot to a school. Even if Bronny falls flat, colleges are already interested in bringing Bronny onto their campus. He's received offers from Kentucky, Memphis, Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon, and USC. And more than likely, he will receive offers from more schools before all is said and done. Bronny James was recently one of 26 players named as a member of USA's basketball roster for the 2023 Nike Hoop Summit. Fun fact, all the other players for the USA team have committed to colleges for next season. Bronny and the American team will go head-to-head with international teams in April. It will mark the first international play for Bronny James. This may be one of Bronny's best opportunities to show his skills and make a lasting impression on scouts and really the entire basketball world. The time is approaching when we will learn what Bronny James really is. Is he a potential NBA superstar? Is he a future role player who can contribute to a championship caliber NBA team? Is he a bench warmer? Is he even worthy of the big show? What if he is a bust? Right now, we just don't know. He's been an online viral sensation most of his life. Almost every second of his basketball playing career has been recorded and can be seen on YouTube and other platforms. The problem with the hype machine is it doesn't always tell the whole story. Bronny James looks incredible in highlight packages and Instagram stories, but so does everyone else when you pick and choose what people see. Now as time gets closer to his college career, all eyes will be on the son of LeBron James, and we will get a much clearer picture where he stands with his talent. He has a lot of work to do to enter the pantheon of his dad. It's not every day your father is a 4-time league MVP, 4-time finals MVP, 3-time All-Star Game MVP, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I mean, goodness, the list goes on and on. One really incredible thing about the prospect of Bronny James is the impact his essence can have on the game of basketball. Sports analysts and pundits love narrative, even if it means grasping for straws. But LeBron has teased something we've never seen before and will likely never see again if it comes to fruition. LeBron James wants to play in an NBA game with Bronny.
Who do you want to play with?
Bronny is number one on my list.
That's dope.
He's number one on my list that I want to play with for sure.
This may be a father's greatest wish in terms of a basketball life. I want him to be in the NBA. I'm not going to lie, I want to be on the court with Bronny. I think that will be an unbelievable moment. You and all the rest of us, LeBron. I think I speak for all of us when I say we are all looking forward to seeing what the future holds for Bronny James.